Chapter 1. Abby. "Do you have any idea what you're looking for?" the receptionist of Smith County Animal Clinic and Shelter asks as I step up to the counter and tell her that I am looking for a new pet. "I would like to adopt a kitten, but I'll look at any older cats if you don't have any babies," I tell her in my quiet, self-conscious voice. Every time I open my mouth to speak to someone I don't know or someone who, for some irrational reason, intimidates me, I'm scared I'm going to stammer or stutter or fumble my words and sound like an uneducated woman that I know I'm not. This fear causes me to speak slowly and softly. Immediately embarrassed by my tone, I cut my eyes down to the counter. I'm a grown woman. I shouldn't be this unsure of myself. "All right, give me just one moment to see what we have," the brunette says, and turns to face her computer. Nodding my head, I look around the office, wondering why I am here. Out of nowhere this morning, I woke with a need to adopt another cat. I've had Sebastian, my calico, for a year and a half now. We get along fine with each other. He seems content with being an only cat, yet, for some reason, when I got up this morning, I felt the need to find him a companion. I'm not prone to psychic powers or precognition, if such things exist, and I tend to feel they might. So I'm not sure where this need came from, or even why I am indulging in said need. I just couldn't stifle the feeling, the determination to put off work for a little while and drive to the shelter. I have only a slight tendency toward impulsive shopping. However, for something this big, not that getting a cat is like buying a new car, I normally make myself seriously think about the purchase for a few days, even a week before actually making it. My compulsion to overthink things is why I can't figure out how I ended up here at the shelter, ready to pick up a new pet. My better judgment should have kicked in before I even got in the car, especially after talking to my sister. "You aren't turning into the creepy cat lady, are you?" Carrie, my younger sister, asked when I told her my plan this morning when she called for our daily chat. She usually calls me as she heads home from dropping her kids off at school. I take her call as my wake-up call for the day. However, this morning I was already up, eating a cup of yogurt and drinking a glass of milk when my cell began singing the Doors' "People Are Strange." "Two cats aren't going to make me the creepy cat lady," I argued, rinsing my milk cup and putting it into my dishwasher. "Besides, who are you to talk? You have 2 dogs and 3 cats. You are closer to being the creepy cat lady than I am." "Hold up. 1, I have 3 kids who love animals. 2, all of my pets are outdoor pets. 3, one of those dogs and 2 of those cats are merely strays I feed because if I don't, the kids throw a fit." Her voice sounded strange and distracted as she said the last bit, and I knew that she had switched her attention from me to the road. For a brief second, I thought about fussing at her for talking while driving, but we've had this argument many times before, and nothing has changed. She continues to talk while driving, never mind the laws against such things. I know her Bluetooth lets her talk without holding a phone to her ear, but it still bothers me. I refuse to be on my phone while driving, no matter the distance of my drive or who is on the phone. She, on the other hand, would talk, text, and take pictures all while driving if she could figure out how to do it without wrecking her car. I've had people suggest that I just not answer the phone when she calls, but that doesn't work. She'll blow my phone up until I answer, or she will show up on my doorstep worried out of her mind that something has happened to me. More than a few times she has chewed my ass for scaring her. No, answering her call is easier. "Strays, huh?" I said a few seconds later, when I knew most of her attention was focused on me again. "You don't take strays to the vet to get 'em fixed." "Hey, it's in everyone's best interest to fix roaming animals. Half of those animals starve, and so do their offspring. I did 'em a favor by having 'em fixed." "Whatever, they are still not strays," I said, laughing at her denial. "You know, you should really find yourself a boyfriend instead of another cat," she threw out in a voice that suggested she had been waiting for an opportunity to bring the subject up again. Damn it, the joys of being close to your siblings. They just love poking sleeping bears. One of these days, this sleeping bear is going to snap her hand off if she doesn't let it lie.